Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to episode 40 of the FIFA 19 My Player career, and we are with Wolverhampton Wanderers. Remember, it is the final season here with Wolves, and then we can look forward to moving clubs at the end of the season. We're doing really well. We are looking to retain the Premier League title. Of course, we are up there battling. I think we're second in the league right now. So get a bunch of wins today and we could see ourselves top of the Premier League table, which is where we belong, of course. So fingers crossed we get off to a good start. We were up against Brighton in the first game in today's episode. And then I don't think we're actually finishing January this episode. I think we finished January tomorrow's episode. So the January transfer window will be closing, of course. And then we can see exactly who's brought in who sold who. And then it will finalise exactly who we are going to be opening the poll for, the clubs for at least, for you guys to vote on. So if any of those clubs come in for us in the summer, then we will join them depending on who you guys vote for, of course. It will be interesting. We've already got a handful of clubs to add to that poll. And then obviously I'll leave it to you guys to vote on. But I won't open that until tomorrow's episode when the window does close. And then of course we can wait to see if there's any more final offers for us on the transfer deadline day. There may be one or two more to add to that list that we've already got so far. And there has been some big names in there, of course. Barcelona and Real Madrid both came in with offers. Manchester City, Manchester United. Who else was it? PSG. I think PSG were in there too. So a nice little list. I will go back and write up all the actual names to get them added to the poll for you guys to vote on tomorrow. And then I'll look back on it when we do hit the end of the season. And then of course we'll go and wait for that offer to come in, and then hopefully join our new club in the summer. So fingers crossed. Some more offers do come in before the window closes, but before all of that, let's concentrate on today's games. We've got a couple of FA Cup, not FA Cup, we've got a couple of Premier League games, and then we do have an FA Cup game in today's episode. So obviously we want to progress through to the next round of that competition, as well as doing well in the league. And already we do score a fantastic goal here by Trigueros, of all people. Doesn't score many goals, but when he does, the nice ones like that. It's his third Premier League goal of the season, just over midway through the season as well, so I'm sure he will get a couple of more before the end of the year. Approaching half time, still 1-0 here for Wolverhampton Wanderers. We are the away side, so Brighton will be trying to fight their way back into this match, but fingers crossed they don't push forward here. We need some good defensive work, which does not come across. Gets played out wide, cross comes in, headed away, and the long range effort was on, but he didn't need to take it because he played it straight into the air just outside the 6-yard box. And who is it? It's that man there. No idea who it is. I'm not really too clued up on the Brighton players, but it is Arnold. There you go. Arnold, he gets the equaliser on the stroke half time here for Brighton and Hove Albion. There was a chance there for a long range effort, but like I said, he was not needed to do that. Arnold in so much space. The Wolves defence absolutely slacking, and they just let him go through for an easy first time effort. So 1-1 it is. Approaching the hour mark in this game. And we need to try and get ourselves back into it. We want to win this one, of course. As I said, we are, I think, second in the Premier League table. If we do have a chance, we will have a look at the table in today's game as well. In today's episode, sorry, as well. If we don't, then obviously I'll leave it for tomorrow's episode. But fingers crossed we can fit it in today. But let's see. We've got less than half an hour to play, and it is still 1-1. Come on, boys, let's try and find a winning goal. Kai's trying to run everywhere. He's trying to do everything again. I think he's working a little bit too hard. He's on the 7.1, so his position's not been too bad. Good save there from Rui Patricio, making that save. Couldn't keep hold of it, and that one's a poor clearance. And a chance here for Brighton to go through on goal. But thankfully the goalkeeper was there yet again, saving our bacon to keep the scores level at 1 apiece. But again, poor clearance. I think it was Mendy actually tried to clear that one forward, but he went straight into the path of the Brighton player, and that one cleared away, and again straight into the path of another Brighton player. And thankfully wasn't able to take advantage as that cross comes in, cleared away, and a minute to play. Looks like this one is going to end all square at 1 apiece, unless we can go forward with one last attack. Kai's asking for it, doesn't get it. Our teammates turn around, and that's a poor touch there from Kai. Not sure what he's thinking there, but here is Mendy. Time's running out, and there is the final whistle. So, first game in today's episode does end all square at 1 apiece. There are plenty of chances there for both sides, but we couldn't come out with the 3 points, unfortunately. Kai finishing the match with a 7.1 final match rating. So let's jump into game number 2. We're just trying to get these games over and done with, just so we can finish off January as fast as possible. But it is another away game, I just noticed. So another away game, this time against Crystal Palace. Hopefully we can get ourselves back to winning ways in today's game against Palace. Here is Adama. Now Traore. Trigueros. I don't know why I'm saying Traore. Because of Adama, that's why. Yeah, but here we go. Mendy, come on boys, let's try and get ourselves an early goal. Try and get the victory. Try and get a couple of goals as well, not just one. We want to get 2 or 3. Get back to how we were playing earlier on in the season, where we were scoring like 4 or 5. That was a nice little patch we went through, but I'm not enjoying the form that we're in right now. We are struggling going forward yet again. The creativity is not there. Our AI players, our teammates are letting us down once again. They're not making the runs that we want. But that's a good cross, and it's gone into the back of the net. A little bit of luck goes our way. I think that was an own goal there. The defender got there ahead of Dolberg, I believe. And Adama's claiming it, of course, but he's not going to get that one. No chance. That is definitely an OG. Not sure who it was who knocked this one in. But yeah, he got in there just before Dolberg and in front of the goalkeeper as well. So we'll take that. 1-0. 10 minutes to play in this first half. Still leading here. We don't want the same thing to happen as we did against Brighton. But that was played through. And 10 minutes to play. Are they going to pull a goal back? Oh, look at this. Massive gap and an easy goal in the end there for Crystal Palace. They tie things up 1 apiece. And it is I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name. It was a good goal though. Nicely played through here. Great ball. Look at that. Wide open between the 2 defenders. And nice little finish there for that man right there. Milivojevic. I probably said that terribly wrong, but oh well. I did try it in the end. Now into the final couple of minutes then here at Selhurst Park. It is still Crystal Palace 1. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Now don't concede another goal later on. The goalkeeper forced to parry that one, but it is kept in play and cleared forward. And that one still in possession here of Wolves. Come on, play it forward to KAIQOM. Oh my god, what is he doing? See what I mean about the teammates and the AI teammates letting us down? Since the game's had its update, the game just feels a little bit weird, especially on single player. But oh well. And another final whistle there, and it does end another leveled game, 1 apiece. So let's end today's episode with hopefully a victory. This is an FA Cup game taking on Stoke City. Now Stoke City, they've got some good players in their side. They've got Sancho, of course, brought back from the German football league, I should say. Manchester City former player, of course, but we've got Dolberg. So hopefully Dolberg can get himself on the score sheet. It's been a while since Dolberg's actually scored, I think. And we need to get Kai scoring too. So let's see how we get on. Our first home game for a couple of games as well. So it's nice to be back in front of our home support. Glorious sunshine, even though it is going to be a bit cold out there. Fingers crossed we can go forward and get the job done. Here is Aranguiz then for Wolverhampton Wanderers to Doherty. Kai's asking for it in the middle of the park. He gets it, plays it through there for Dolberg. And Jota, just a little bit of a heavy touch there from Diogo Jota, and cleared away for a Wolves throw. So onwards we go then, and as you can see, into the second half, and it is still goalless. I did mention earlier on in today's episode that we are struggling being creative, struggling going forward, and again we're struggling again today. Cup games always seem to feel like this, but it has progressed onto the league games as well. So I'm hoping in the next episode, tomorrow's episode, once the transfer window is closed, we can concentrate on the rest of the season as we do go through. And that's a good save there from the Stoke City goalkeeper. I thought for a second we was going to be stealing this victory, but of course if this one does end 0-0 after 90 minutes, it is going to head to a replay, which I believe could be in the next game or two. So we could be starting the next episode with the FA Cup replay. Time is running out, and we're just waiting for that final whistle to blow. Come on, ref, blow that whistle. There it is, the final whistle blows in, and it is another draw. So 3 draws out of 3. But at least we didn't lose any games. And now before we do end today's episode, we'll look at the league table because we've got a little bit of extra time. As you can see, we are currently second in the league table, 1 point behind Tottenham. So those draws that we had, we really, if we got those victories, it could have pushed us towards, well, would be sitting on top, and nicely as well. But Liverpool, they've pulled themselves up the league table slightly, and Arsenal, they're still struggling. So they need to start winning to get themselves back up the table as well, to get back to where they belong. And because we have been struggling a little bit lately, I think I'm going to give Kai a rest. We're up against West Ham United. I think we've got this game and one more game before the January transfer window closes. Yeah, we've got Arsenal as well next game. So I'm going to give Kai the rest. We're going to sim through this West Ham United one. Hopefully we can still get the victory. And then we can look forward to the Arsenal game to start off tomorrow's episode. And then, of course, the transfer window as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one.